All right, guys, so I'm standing here with one of the employees, right? An employee or a volunteer?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Employee over here.
So I was just asking you, have you ever heard any of the haunting claims about this place? Mm-hmm. And, well, would you tell the people, like, what have you heard?
So I do know that the USS Drum has actually only ever had one death aboard. It was a gentleman that was sleeping, and one of the torpedoes that was stored above him actually fell on top of him and crushed him. That was the only death that we ever had recorded on the Drum. So there's a lot of extras going on out there.
Have you ever heard any of the people that come through here say anything about them having an experience maybe on the ship or on the submarine?
I haven't heard of anything personally, no, not me.
Okay,
not,
cool.
Not on the submarine or the battleship.
Have you ever been on the, you've been on the ship and on the submarine?
Me personally, I don't have the most comfortable feeling on the battleship.
Okay.
It's just so eerie in there to me. It's so quiet with the further down you get, and you can be by yourself and still feel like someone's standing right next to you. You know, it's just like that cold, eerie feeling throughout the whole ship.
So you feel like it's haunted?
Oh yeah, I don't doubt it.
So, can you tell me anything you know about this place possibly being haunted and why?
Well, I think the only thing I can tell you about would be the battleship. There was an accident on the battleship where about 8 guys lost their lives. One of our giant turrets, the big 5-inch guns, somehow turned and shot another gun that would be adjacent to it. Mm-hmm. Wound up killing 8 men. And from my understanding, those guns do not move or shimmy in any way for that to have been likely. So something there happened, some freak accident. And we do have Boy Scouts and their sponsors who come and spend the night, and you know, they always have their own little stories of things they hear while they're here.
Cool. And there was a fire or something like that people died in as well, correct?
I think the fire would be the gun explosion. I don't think there was a separate accident there.
Let me ask you, do you feel like this place is haunted, and if so, why? Because you had an experience here, or do you just have a theory about it?
Well, I wouldn't necessarily call it haunted. If I said anything, I would say there's a presence that you can feel as you're walking through the ship. There are very eerie moments that you can feel life on the ship, and you may, not necessarily be with a group of people when you feel that. Some of the main areas that I find the most motion in would be around the galley or the hospital rooms and the rec room, because those were where most of the soldiers and the life on board the ship actually did take place.
All right, it turns out we got another floor here, so I'm gonna go ahead and work my way down. Something about these rooms with these beds, it just feels like so different than other rooms. Like, are the spirits in here like resting right now? Hello? Things just really got creepy here, man. All of a sudden, I felt something totally different. And this is why. Okay, this is why. These look like cells. The brig, military life is maintained by regulations and following orders. When a sailor disobeyed orders, he was put on report. Often this resulted in disciplinary action of some kind, including confinement. Jail time could range from hours to weeks depending on the offense, and was recorded in the brig law. That is why the energy here is intense. Look at this, guys. Can you imagine being confined in this, on which I believe would have been very hot back then? I mean, they have some huge fans on here today, but who's to say they had that back then?
Come on, man, let me out of here. I didn't do nothing that bad. I was just watching some Pornhub.
It's actually not that. I mean, you wouldn't want to break out of here, you know, like, respectfully, you just do your time, but like, seriously, I feel like I could probably like kick that out. I guess the kind of cool thing about this would have been you could see like your cellmates, if you had cellmates across from you. You'd be like, hey Chuck, how you doing? Oh, I'm doing good, Bob. You know, I mean, what can I say about it? 4 walls, a roof, and a floor. I was hanging out here all day long. Jails, prisons, they hold so much energy. It's just, it's unreal, man. Places like, you know, even though this wasn't like a prison, it still holds that energy of resentment, negativity, possibly corruption. Hello? I thought I just seen somebody in there, but obviously it's locked and nobody should be in there. Is there any... Is there anybody back there? I just heard a voice. That was crazy. There's definitely nobody back there. It could be the ship. I mean, you know, there are sounds that echo through this place, so, you know, but I'm not gonna go around debunking everything. I don't have a lot of time here. We'll just say that, you know, there's room for error on a ship. Look at this like 2-foot step over to get in here to, the hell? Hello? I just heard footsteps run this way. Sound like it ran over here. God, look at this old barber setup. What? Man, this is the creepiest floor yet, dude. What? Look at that guy. It looks like his eyes are piercing right into your soul. Hey. What are you doing there, standing there looking at me like a big old snack? Don't you know I'll eat you, boy? Yum, nom, nom, nom. I would like for you to show yourself if you can. Can you show yourself like a shadow figure, maybe an anomaly? Walk right past that doorway. You could block out that light. Is there something I could do for you? If there's something you want, maybe I can get it for you. I got real creep vibes down here. I mean, it's different than anywhere else that I've been on the ship, for sure. This is like the second hotspot. Call this the print shop. Hey, we're gonna get some printing done. Oh my God, check this picture out, guys. Wow. That is one cool picture. Oh my God. This is a really cool room. And see, the thing about clothes carrying spirit energy is this. A lot of these uniforms, these men wore every single day. And a uniform really does become you. In a lot of cases, you are your uniform. So, you know, it's logical to think that the spirits could possibly want to and do attach themselves to clothing. I would like to talk to some of the people that have served on this ship. Are they here? Dean. Yes, my last name's Dean. Are you a Dean? I just heard Ian. I've heard Ian twice so far. Alicia. Alicia's my wife. No. The hell? Okay guys, so I'm finally leaving this area, but I definitely feel the most over here, and I think I might have documented a few things. Not a lot, but enough to say I think there's something spiritual going on with that area. Okay guys, I have driven 4 hours away from where I'm at in Virginia to get to the DeJournette Sanitarium. This was basically, it was an asylum for children. Look at that monster right there. Wow. That is breathtakingly abandoned. Pretty awesome. Now here's the thing that sucks, is a friend of mine just called me. He knew I was coming here, and he said, Jody, whatever you do, don't go inside that place. You will get in trouble. So now I've driven 4 hours. I'm over here and I'm like, what the hell am I going to do? I definitely don't want to get in trouble. I don't have no record as an adult. Even when I got in trouble whenever I was a teenager, it was for something I didn't do. And even the principal of the school came to testify on my behalf and said, hey, look, I seen the whole thing. He didn't do anything. And they threw it out, and it's actually being expunged off my record right now. So I don't want to get in no trouble, but at the same time, I've come a long way to do this place. And I don't know if my friend's right, if he's being paranoid. I mean, there's no trespassing signs there. So it's like, will I get in trouble? I'm not sure. There it is, man. It looks so appetizing, so appealing. My favorite thing to do is to explore abandoned places, especially places like this with that rich, haunting history. I don't want to be here and not be able to do this. So I'm trying to figure it out. I just called my wife and I said, can you please look up the property appraiser, get me their information. Let me see if I can call them and get permission to go in. I'm willing to pay. I mean, I'd give them $300-400 to let me go in here for a few hours. So hopefully maybe they might do that. If not, I'm gonna at least do some spirit box session on the property, on the land outside. So, man, I am dying to get in this monster. Let's roll the window down. It's really windy, so I apologize. Look at that. Oh my Lord. I've been to a lot of places, but I have to say, man, this is like one that I've dreamed of going to for a long time. Wow. I just heard somebody walking behind me. Starting to get a little muddy. So I just asked her if I could film this place, if I could pay them an absurd amount of money, more than $100 an hour. And she said absolutely not, it's just pure danger. But she did tell me I can go up as far as till I see blue signs and film. So, hoping to God and get up a little ways here. Wow. Try not to step on no copperheads. My friend told me to be careful of the copperheads. I love you guys so much though that I wanted to film something for you. Wow. It's crazy that there was an asylum for children. Look at that. Wow. I wish to God I could go in there. I said to her, I said, is there any way I could pay an absurd amount of money? $1,000 for 2 hours. She said no, there's no way. She said it's a mess in there, the asbestos, you wouldn't want to go in there. Is there any children's spirit here on the land right now that wish to communicate with me? Here, it's right here. Here. Where are the children? Heard here again. Is there something I could do for you while I'm here? I can't go inside. I wish I could. Sheep. It just said sheep. What happened to some of the children here? Is there anything the children want to say to the world? Cursed. It said cursed.
It just said cursed, guys. Oh my God, it just said cursed. Wow. Wow. Oh my God, it just said cursed. I can't believe it. I said, is there anything the children want to say to the world? And it said cursed. Is this land cursed? Wow. I'm speechless right now, man. I cannot imagine what it would be like inside this asylum, inside the sanitarium here, man. If I could go inside there, I would be the happiest man in the world. I wish they would just sell this place. Me, Omar, reach out to some other YouTubers, maybe CJ, some other people could buy this, because it's a danger for sure, but this place would be an amazing place for ghost hunters to come. I'm outside. I haven't even made it inside the property, and I'm not going to. I'm not going to make it inside the building. But I haven't even made it inside the building, and I'm getting grade A responses here. Some little ruins out here on the property. Maybe this was like another little, like a shack for like their stuff back then. Got a long way back. The fudge cake was that? Hello? Dude, I just heard there was just a scream right behind me, like as I'm walking. Why am I walking away from it? You're probably saying, well, I told her what I was going to do, and she said if the police called her, she said that she would alert anybody, that I'm not causing any harm. I don't plan on going in the building. I'm just here, so I'm not trying to wear out my welcome. So, I just wanted to say goodbye to this place, man. It's beautiful. It's terrible that I can't get inside. The woman was telling me that they will prosecute you. You will definitely get arrested, and you'll be charged $2,500, a $2,500 fine. It's not worth going inside this place. They have cameras. There's even people out there that have their videos online of this place. If you've been here recently, don't think that you won't be prosecuted. They're looking for people, man. On the back of that truck right there, it says 666. So it really sucks, man. I wasn't able to get inside, but it would have been a lot worse if I got arrested. It's not worth that, man, you know? Like, I just want to go in and explore this place and enjoy the historical architecture, but you know, this just happens sometimes. There's a lot of places I go, man, where, you know, the same thing. Just because a place doesn't have a no trespassing sign on it doesn't mean that you're welcome to come into it. But a place like this here in Virginia, man, they're really strict, and there is no trespassing signs, and you're not allowed to go in here. There are cameras everywhere. One of the entryways, it looks like it's dirt, but it's actually cow manure. They filled up the entryway with manure, and there are still kids crawling over that manure just to get into this place. People break in it all the time. She said they've arrested a ton of people. The cool thing about this place is, though, I was just on the property on the other side over in that area, and I did a spirit box session, and I got something. So, man, even though, like, I didn't make it in, I still got some cool responses. I'm even gonna do a few more right now. If any of the children followed me from the property, do you mind to speak into my camera right now? Was the doctor here a bad doctor? This said doc. What's the worst thing that happened here that you witnessed? Are there tortured souls within the walls of DeJournette? That sounded like tortured souls screaming from hell in that first part there. Is there anything I could do for this property while I'm here? Alright guys, I know I can't go inside, but I'm on the property right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna say a prayer, because if there are suffering children spirits here, I want to send them my best. So in Jesus' name I pray, God, please, I ask you, please wrap your godly hands around the children's spirits here at DeJournette Sanitarium in Virginia. Please bless this land. Please bless the spirits of these children. Keep them happy. Keep them safe in their spirit life. Let them enjoy happiness on the other side, love and light. Connect them with their families. Connect them with their friends. Connect them with angels. I ask that you please do this. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this shorter video here. I did my best for you. I always do my best to bring the best for my channel. I love my channel. I love the paranormal. I love you guys. You're my extended family. Even though I couldn't get in this place, it is really cool to see in person. I just hope everybody out there does learn some kind of lesson from this. You know, call ahead of time to see if you can get in these places. Reach out to people. Talk to other YouTubers. There are a lot of people coming here to film this place. What they don't realize is if they have not been arrested, they still could get arrested. Just be safe. Always watch your back. Always do the right thing. Until next time, guys, I love you all. Sweet nightmares.
We all live. We all die. But it's what we do while we're here that defines us in the end. Every day is a memory, and it's up to us to make the most out of it. What's your story?
I feel like they hate me cause they not me. Or maybe cause the girl just wanna get me sloppy. I seen her hater last week when I wrote a tweet, but seen them out in public, they ain't want no fucking beef. I'm a hustler, been this shit since I was yay high. Used to be that cat slinging dope in broad daylight. I ain't go to Harvard, I ain't graduate. Learned to cook bass before I went to 9th grade. I'm a YouTuber, now I got them really mad. They like, fuck Jody, how we always get the bag. I came up from nothing, proud as fuck to be alive. Stabbed, shot, burned to death, how the fuck I never died. Finna ride, finna die, finna sip on my St. Ives. Finna ride, finna die, finna sip on my St. Ives. Finna ride, finna die, finna sip on my St. Ives. Finna ride, finna die, finna sip on my St. Ives.
Woke up in the morning, I was standing in the trenches. Standing in the trenches, I was standing in the trenches. Woke up in the morning, I was standing in the trench. I was standing in the trenches. I was standing in the trenches.
I remember touching dope. I remember having hope. I remember teachers told me I was nothing but a joke. Man, my life was on the ropes. Then I started selling coke. Guess my father never cared. He was always just a ghost. Dog, I almost took a L. Last run I ever did when I sold 200 rocks and I almost caught a bid. When that cop got a call and he said he had to split, I remember crying, saying, God, I'll go legit. Finna ride, finna die, finna sip on my St. Ives. Finna ride, finna die, finna sip on my St. Ives. Finna ride, finna die, finna sip on my St. Ives. Finna ride, finna die, finna sip on my St. Ives.
Woke up in the morning, I was standing in the trenches. Standing in the trenches, I was standing in the trenches. Woke up in the morning, I was standing in the trench. I was standing in the trenches. I was standing